What's up guys, Zenigami here, and let's go through 15 Stamina Kalifa's mission. Now the mission for Kalifa, once again you click here, it's on global now so everyone should know where the mission is. Hit the fun pull down tab and the mission is to deal as much damage as you can throughout the course of the entire island. So it's the sum of every single hit that you do throughout all the island. Specials do not count. The exact same rewards as always. 600,000 gives you an Elder Turtle, 1.6 million gives you a piece of health, hit point up cotton candy, and 3.6 million gets you 3 gems and 1 skill book. So let's do this. Of course, the easiest team for most of these islands are going to be a double gear 3 team. If you don't have double gear 3, what I would recommend, since you're only allowed strength characters, you don't have much choice in the you gotta hit him really hard area. So you'd want to use like a Gear 3 friend with a Monster Chopper, or a Gear 3 friend with your Stronghold Luffy. Gear 3 friend Monster Chopper is the best bet that you have if you don't have double Gear 3. But you should be pretty fine with that. In fact, let me go ahead and do that. Let's use Monster Chopper and Arlong. There we go. We free to play now, boys. And we're going to use a Gear 3 friend. And the reason we're using Gear 3 and 3 weak characters is because you want to hit things really softly at start. You want to kind of caress them and lull them into a false sense of security, and then you take that strong Gear 3 fist of yours and you shove it into them and remind them that you are the boss. You got to be a little careful with Gear 3 Monster Chopper. The reason we like Gear 3 is because Gear 3 lets you do some cuter things. Like if I have a bad orb on one of my characters, I can actually, with double Gear 3, I can attack with like a bad orb here, and then hit with 4 characters and then come back. Like I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 characters would basically hit really hard. We got Polly, which is, it depends on where Polly is. He can actually be better or worse for you as far as like your total damage gets. But it's he's not really a threat. 15 stamina Kalifa, the only hard thing is trying to stall out for as long as you can. If you want to use Stronghold Frankie, you can always sneak in extra damage. When I say stall, is sneaking in extra damage using Stronghold Frankie's special. You can try to play a little slow and use it. Since Stronghold Frankie is an orb booster, you can get your orb boost off. And we're going to take a hit here. We have enough health to take a hit with Monster Trippers. 2, 3, 1, 2. Remember that you can always hit the pause button, see how much damage you've done. Pow, 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 pow. We hit the pause button, we can see we're at 1.2 million already, and we are on stage 3 right now. We're halfway through stage 3. 1, 2, and pretty much there's not much thinking we're going to be doing. We're just going to be hitting everything as hard as we can. Just attack in your best order, hit them as hard as you can. So we're 1.7 million now. 1, 2, 3. And there are lots of teams that can actually get pretty obscenely high in their score with this stage without having to worry too much about it. This, like any of the cumulative damage islands, are pretty easy. Once again, we only have strength characters, so there's not much decision making for you to do. Just hit things hard. Just hit things hard, hit things strong. And whenever you get these guys, if you're using a Gear 3 team, remember that if you hit like with a Turtle 4th or the Penguin 4th, they do actually do a bit of damage, so you gotta be careful if you're using Gear 3 and not get too clever over yourself. 1, 2, 3. We'll slide Gear 3's attack into there. Just get rid of my Gear 3's bad orb there. Do some extra damage too. And if you don't remember what Kalifa does swap all the orbs over to quick orbs. So if you have someone who swaps orbs to quick orbs, or quick orbs to strength orbs, you can always do that. Or you can just hit things. I know Kalifa won't die in one hit here, so I can just hit her as hard as I can. Don't worry about it. We are at 3.7 million already, and Kalifa's still not dead yet, so all we have to do is kill Kalifa. Boom. 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 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Kalifa. There we go. Our, what was that, 4 million, right? Yeah, 4 million score, which, if you've done your basic math, 4 million is over 3.6 million, so that takes us easy pleasy, parcheesy, straight into first place. There you go. All done. This island's pretty easy. All you gotta do is bring 3 weak characters, bring a Gear 3 friend, preferably 2 Gear 3 captains, or Gear 3 Monster Chopper. Absolutely fine. I've been Zinigami. Good luck getting your gems, and y'all stay beautiful.